that's the thing. The Knicks have always forced free agency, and especially with Carmelo Anthony and Mari Stoudemire, and sometimes stuff like that doesn't work. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm disappointed we didn't get them, but I'm still, happy we can build with our young core.
Yo, Trey.
We're here.
What's up? So, hey guys, we are here today, and we're talking Summer League. We're going to Vegas in the day when you see this, and today, who are we meeting?
We're meeting Jeremy Cohen.
Jeremy. From Gotham Sports Network. You hear him all the time in the Knicks Film School podcast. The Coincidence. Best Twitter name ever. This guy's a genius. I hung out with him at our the draft party.
Yep.
And we spoke. I knew him from Twitter, and we never met in person. We spoke for like 3 hours about the Knicks. What he's gonna do today is he's gonna break down what you should be looking for in Summer League. We're excited to see certain things, and you're gonna hear from us all weekend long. But it's good to hear from someone else. Like what is the most important thing we should be looking for as Knicks fans?
Well, very, very knowledgeable Knicks fan we're going to be speaking to, and Knicks and writer as well.
Yep.
So he's going to give us, I think, some really in-depth knowledge that we're going to be able to take from as well, and so we can go to Summer League with some knowledge about these new guys that we're going to see on the court.
Definitely. So watch out for the coincidence.
Summer League starts now.
Take notes.
MITCH! We're here.
My man Alan Houston.
It's different this time, but it sounds like you're
Reggie in town.
So we just went through this windstorm of free agency. Can you sum up free agency for me in your words in like a couple of sentences?
I say bittersweet.
Okay.
It's a kind of thing where plan A didn't work, but they stuck to plan B. They could have gone a number of ways, and really what they focused on was A, the youth movement, and B, finding veteran players who can help them win now and bring out the best in the younger players that they're trying to prioritize moving forward.
That's exactly how I feel. Unfortunately, I kind of predicted that Kevin and Kyrie were going to go to Brooklyn
7 months ago.
And I feel horrible.
I stopped her from saying it on the show. She said.
He did. He said
I think KD and Kyrie are going to Brooklyn. I'm like, at that point, it's like October. I'm
yeah.
Like,
and one of our much older guy that watches us actually said it the other day for us. He was like, "Hey, Trey said this like however many months ago." But listen, here's how I feel. Like that happened, so now we've moved on.
Yeah.
Right. And then what else are we gonna do? So we're getting ready to go to Summer League. We both are.
Nice.
Wish you could have come with us.
I wish so too.
Maybe next year. What are your predictions for Summer League? What are you looking forward to seeing, and what do you think is going to be the layout? What's going to happen?
I'm really looking forward to seeing, first and foremost, RJ, of course.
Right.
Got to see what it's like to see him with the guys,
Yep.
Mitch, how much Knox plays, how much Drew's in there. Really just getting a sense of even some of the fringe players that we don't really know about.
Right.
And HINTON, I know Wilkes.
Yeah, there's a lot of names he gave me, and I'm like, who are these guys?
Exactly.
We're getting to see this kind of like a new team.
Yeah.
Playing, right?
Yeah, exactly. So with one roster spot left, I don't really expect any of them to be doing much in terms of future, but who knows in terms of the long-term future, if they're good prospects or not. So it should be exciting to at least see them. Okay.
And what about obviously seeing Zion and RJ play against each other?
Yeah.
Right? That's going to be kind of fun.
Love it.
Yeah.
It's awesome to see two guys who are so close, and then consensus #1 pick versus the actual #1 pick.
Right.
Awesome.
So RJ was our pick, right? For the Knicks to get #3 pick, that was great for us. He seems to be such a great fit for us, not just his basketball skill, but mentally. What are you looking forward to seeing from him? Not just in Summer League, but moving forward. What are you really expecting to see from him?
Mostly his shot. I think that can certainly be improved. A lot of questions about efficiency and how he's able to handle that. But he seems to have the drive and the determination and the foundation with his dad and Steve Nash as his godfather.
Right.
Really great opportunity for him in a league that prioritizes dynamic wings to be that type of player and continue building and doing what needs to be done to be that premier player.
Do you think he could be the star of our team?
I haven't even played a game yet, so how you gonna ask me a question like that?
It's a good question.
I mean,
I hope so.
Who do you think he's so right now with the current roster we have? Who do you think he's running neck and neck with to be like the face of the franchise? Because it was KP,
Yeah.
right? He's gone, and we've sort of been messing around with these other pieces. Mitchell has definitely risen to the occasion. Do you think it's going to be a toss-up between the two of them, or do you think RJ is going to sort of supersede that?
I think he's got the charisma and the potential to be the face of the franchise.
Got it.
Maybe it doesn't have to
Yeah.
be on his shoulders like they're talking about in the press
Right.
conference, but enough where it feels like he is the foundation, he's the piece moving forward that we can all put our hopes and dreams
Cool.
on.
And it's always nice actually to have two people that are kind of having that, sharing that burden a little, not well, burden, I didn't that's the
Well,
right
it's listen, this is the Knicks. That's a burden.
but having two people sharing that, because then it's not all on one person,
Yep.
you know, to do everything. Like with Carmelo, I feel it was like that as well. Like it was all on his shoulders. He was the face of the franchise, and there was no even second tier person, even though it was supposed to be Amari. He got injured, so then it just wasn't.
Last year we saw Kevin Knox go to Summer League have an I wouldn't say insane, because we kind of overrated his performance. The efficiency was not there, but it was really exciting for the Knicks to see a guy hit Summer League like that and really take it on. He hit those like 4 threes or 3 threes in a row against the Lakers. The Fizdale was going crazy on the sidelines. Mitch and Kevin had a little bit of chemistry, some alley-oops. Mitch had a couple blocks. You saw glimpses. These guys, Mitch, Kevin, Shreer, and Kadeem, who happens to be here as well, played so many minutes for us last year. We're pretty much running a kind of starting lineup of what we had last year. I'm expecting to see chemistry that other teams don't have. Because the Summer League, you see a lot of times these teams are just ridiculous. Random players, it's horrible. It feels like J-League basketball. We're going to see a team that should know each other. Do you expect to see that come through on the court?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, especially with the starting lineup, it's going to be great. Plug in RJ there and try to build some chemistry there. But of course, with Knox and Mitch, I'm hoping that the length is as disruptive as it can be. That'd be fantastic. In terms of Trier, scoring is not going to be an issue for sure. So it'll be nice to see from an offensive standpoint how well they do. Of course, we want some more efficient offense.
Yep.
Generally. And the defensive side should be fun because it seems like a total work in progress. But with Kadeem, hopefully he's able to do something to, anchor it in the perimeter, and maybe Mitch can
hold it down.
Exactly.
Yeah. Kevin spoke actually about his added, I don't say defensive acumen yet because he hasn't proven it, but in his interview yesterday, he did mention the defensive side, which was good to hear.
Defensively, I want to be a lot better. Just find an open man, being better offensively, just passing ball, just being more of a leader on the court. Because like I said, a lot of guys haven't been through this, and I have. So I just want to come out there and just show the leadership that I have.
He's only 19.
He doesn't really project to be average. However, his body, his metrics should be someone that should be capable of that end. Do you think we see? I mean, is he playing the 4 in Summer League? In that case, is he going against Zion? Are we going to end Kevin's confidence in the first game? Do you expect to see an experiment? What experiments do you think we might see? Because for me personally, Summer League for me is definitely a time to experiment. If Mitch isn't shooting at least a couple jumpers or a 3, I'm going to be like, why not? So, what experiments are you hoping to see, and what do you think we will see between a lot of those secondary guys that we can now test some more things out?
Wondering how small the Knicks get, especially in terms of scoring and balancing and all that. So, for example, HINTON, huge scorer. I don't know how he and Trier together would work, especially on a big league level. But
it's like a Spider-Man.
Exactly. Yeah. But so if they really want to experiment in terms of just like outscoring your opponent versus holding down the court and backing up on the other end, that could certainly be something. But I'd love to see Mitch take some shots. That would be fantastic. And he doesn't need to, but just spacing the floor would be nice.
Yep.
If he can. Knox could definitely go to the floor. I feel like based on his body, he still should be a 3 and how raw he is. But great to see him doing something, as long as it's not against Zion.
Yeah, I don't know. So in that case, who's defending Zion game 1? Who? I mean, it's gonna be a team effort.
Yeah.
But I'm like, who's even matched up against him? Yep, that's
a good question.
I mean, I can't even. And I'm excited to see Mitch and him at the rim. That is gonna be interesting because I know Mitch's confidence. You can see it. He had that tweet yesterday. I can defend. What was that? I can defend anyone in this league. No one in this league I'm scared of. You saw him in the little videos pushing RJ around, pushing Zoe around. He's probably relishing the idea of like meeting Zion at the rim. That's a rock and a hard place. Do you expect a big Mitch block on Zion?
Yeah. But I expect Zion to just dunk it in his face as well. So you gotta give and you gotta get.
Do you think that we are going to win Summer League? And what does that even mean if we win Summer League? Will it be the one thing that we can actually win right now?
You know what? I will say it would be a good boost, honestly.
It would.
Just with everything that's happened, it would be a nice little boost to see if RJ gets MVP or something.
Yeah.
That'd be a really good boost for the franchise.
Yeah.
From a moral perspective, I think it'd be fantastic, obviously. Doesn't really mean much in the long run, I don't think. But last Knicks championship was last year when they won the 2K tournament, so you gotta hope like back-to-back in some capacity.
I love how it's like a whole thing now. It's like everything Knicks
the
related.
Knicks enterprise.
The charity did the best in the city. It's another ring. But yeah, like you said, it doesn't mean a lot, but I think for the state of the franchise, and even though we know things are fine, and we don't need to beat media perspective, honestly, but it would be nice. It would be nice to have a little, feather in our cap and say, hey, RJ led us to Summer League.
That would be very nice. So who else is playing that I don't really know about? So we said we're not talking about DJ King, but HINTON.
It's all about AMIR HINTON. So from Shaw, D2, undrafted, but leading scorer in Division 2, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And seems like just like an all action, like Russell Westbrook type guard where he's getting to the rim and doing a lot. How's his shooting? And what are you kind of hoping to see from him in the summer?
Yeah, he seems to me like the player who's constantly been slept on based on being a D2 player and what he's really been driving for. I don't really know what we should be looking for, honestly. I think that he's trying to just prove that he can stick it in the NBA. Hopefully it's a G League spot and then the Knicks can work their magic if the roster spot opens up, the two-way opens up. But he's a dynamic scorer from everything we've seen and a decent rebounder, so I'd love to get some action with him with the boys.
Now, Kadeem Allen was in a similar situation last year, right? Being that two-way player and then being in the G League and then kind of proved himself and got to play about 5 games, I think, with us.
I mean, more than that, because we had all those injuries. He was like the only point guard left, but even then, he was playing pretty well.
He was.
Another thing I want to talk about is who we haven't mentioned so far, Iggy. Iggy Brazdeikis.
Iggy Brazdeikis.
Yeah. Oh, Iggy Pop, if you've seen our music video.
Iggy Pop, time to pop off. We got a beast from Canada and he's not soft.
He's someone a lot of fans are excited about, and I've tried to tell people on Twitter, I love his attitude, but he's still a number 47 pick. You know, a lot of people are they're putting him in the rotation like, he's gonna do this for us.
They're putting him like he's gonna be the next Mitch.
I think with Mitch, and I think with Perry's, how well he's drafted, there's a little irrational confidence that we're gonna keep doing this. Even as well as Perry, I think Perry.
We're gonna pick those gems from the second round.
They're random. Other teams get gems every year, but he's someone I think guys are excited for. What are you looking to see out of Iggy, kind of fitting in with a bulk of what our roster is gonna be?
The one thing he did really well is fantastic spot-up shooter. He and RJ were some of the best last year. So really, his offensive game is fantastic. Very curious to see what his defense is. And there are certainly holes. Listen, if he were a better prospect, he would have likely gone higher.
Right.
So it's not a Mitch situation, but there's a lot to like there. Just really in terms of the rookies, making sure that they're getting their foot in the door and getting their feet wet rather, and doing what needs to be done to just get exposure to the NBA game.
Yep. I mean, this is for all these guys. This is like kind of their first big game.
Yeah,
this time this person is going to be on this platform. First time we're going to get to see them play, and it's a really big deal. This is almost like the Summer League is like their NBA Finals for like the rookies.
Yeah, and before they get started,
right?
it's a big deal to the kids. RJ even yesterday was like, "Well, I got the New York jersey on." All I can think of is that's not the Knicks. It's a Summer League thing. So we kind of spoke about everything here. If you had to pick one thing to happen in Summer League, out of all the this player improving, what's the one thing you would
I
think?
have something. I want to see Mitchell block Zion's dunk.
I love it.
Actually, I want to see Mitchell block Zion's dunk and then see Mitchell dunk at the other end.
You want the KP versus Phoenix special?
Yes.
I'm going to edit that out. We don't say his name anymore. I'll go second, Jeremy. You can go last. You have the honor of being our guest.
Sure.
For me, I want to see RJ shooting, especially off the dribble. The spacing in the NBA should be better, so you'll get an example of what that could be, even though it won't be exactly like what it'll be when he plays. But his jumper is what I'm most concerned about, and I want to see if he passes more and doesn't have tunnel vision when he has shooters around him, as opposed to Duke, where sometimes you can see he just didn't trust the future lawyers and accountants on the perimeter. So for me, RJ's shooting off the dribble especially is what I'm looking for.
All right, Jeremy, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for someone to surprise us, honestly. Like,
Okay.
you know, VJ King.
Okay.
Hey, VJ!
This is your moment, man. You gotta go, you know.
So none of us know who VJ King is.
Maybe he'll
VJ, show us who you are. Prove it, man.
Show us
I mean,
who you are. Right,
we'd love to know. Kenny Wooden or Hinton, really any of the guys who are on the team who are on the bubble, just making a point and showing that they belong so we can all rationally fall in love with you, and then hope that you join the Knicks, and maybe you do, maybe you don't, but it'd be great to see you show up.
All right, Jeremy, thanks so much for being on. Tell them where they can find you. Tell them everything you do. This guy is a celebrity on Knicks Twitter, with good reason. But tell them where they can find you and where you can see your work.
You can find me on Twitter at The Coincidence, COHEN-cidence. I work for Gotham Sports Network. I'm with Knicks Film School, do pods for both, mostly game day pods with Knicks Film School. Write for Gotham Sports Network as well, and with Andrew Claudio, do some pod work there. So yeah, it's, you know, should have fun this season, and anything goes at this point.
Thanks, everyone. I mean,
Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for tuning into our show.
thanks for being here, Jeremy. We'll definitely have you back again. And we will see you guys in Vegas because we're leaving Friday. Next video you see from us will be live from Las Vegas. Wait, guys, there's more. All right, I completely forgot about this, but it's very important. In Vegas, we're doing something pretty dope.
We are going to be meeting up with the New York Knicks fans, and we'd love you guys to come and join us. We're going to be at La Segundo Sol, and that
El Segundo Sol.
El Segundo Sol.
El Segundo.
Sorry, El Segundo Sol, and that's at 3200 South Las Vegas Boulevard. It's going to be on Saturday, July the 6th at 3 p.m. So if you are in Vegas for Summer League or for any other reason,
Come see us.
please feel free to come and hang out with us.
We're gonna be there. Knicks Fan TV, Casey Powell's gonna be there. It's gonna be awesome. CK2K is gonna be there, and OmniFan, they're gonna be there as well. Knicks OmniFan, love those women. So it's gonna be really dope. We're all gonna get together and hang out, meet every other Knicks fan in the area, and it should be good. Hopefully, we're celebrating our RJ Barrett dominant performance on Friday night versus Zion. I want to make sure we got that in there. I'll be posting the flyer on Instagram and also be posting it on Twitter, and it'll be in this video as well. All right, guys, peace.
As always, thanks again for watching our video. Do not forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications. That way you'll know every time that we post a new video. And check out some of our other stuff.